Herb, I'm throwing a whale of a party tonight, and I've invited all of our friends.
We don't have any whale friends. As a matter of fact, we don't have any friends.
Well, then we won't have to worry about anyone being late.
Right. And we don't have to worry about cleaning up a whale of a mess.
You know, we're pathetic penguin losers.
No way.
Way?
Don, we have the best friend of all, Beakman. I hope he remembers to bring the dip.
Yo, Beakman, I think I'll take one right now.
An unhatched baby octopus, even inside its egg, can squirt ink. Incidentally, I'm Beakman, and you've just broken into Beakman's world. There's no time to spare, Phoebe.
Whoa! Striking! Haley Murray of Canada, Anna Quiros from Gary, Indiana, and Jack Hodge of Burlington, Kentucky all wrote in to learn about dogs.
Ooh, you're barking up the right tree with that topic, Haley, Anna, and Jack.
Dogs belong to a small family of meat-eating animals called Canidae. That includes wolves, foxes, jackals, and coyotes.
Let's crack the barrier on terriers and use our noodles on poodles. Allow me to introduce our special guest.
Here he is, one of the most unusual dogs in the world, originally from China.
He's here today and doggone tomorrow.
Oh, Beaky, sometimes I hate myself for loving you.
Somebody slipped him a little too much skin. Laugh if you may at the Shar-Pei.
Far be it from me to be rude, Beakman's best friend, but in case you haven't noticed, your special guest here is one giant love handle.
Lester, the Shar-Pei was originally raised to be a fighting dog, and its loose skin makes it difficult for its enemies to hurt it.
Let me get this straight. Sweet and sour Porky over there was bred in China for the purpose of defending its owner?
Right! It gets its name from its bristly coat. Shar-Pei means shark skin or sandpaper in Chinese.
Not only can you tell a Shar-Pei from its wrinkly skin and the ridge on its nose, but also by its distinctive blue-black tongue.
Dogs, dear Lester, have been man's best friend for more than 12,000 years.
In prehistoric days, human beings hunted animals and gathered plants for food.
Experts think that leftovers from these ancient humans' dinners attracted wild dogs. People liked having the dogs around because they kept the campsites clean and warned them when strangers or wild animals approached.
So they became domesticated. Well, that means that they were tamed and taught to live with people.
And then people wanted something to laugh at, so they invented the Shar-Pei.
Don't listen to him.
Why would anybody want to laugh at a dog when, fursuit's around?
That's fur ball to you. There's enough skin here for two dogs. This dog doesn't need a facelift. He needs a body lift.
That's it. I'm out of here.
Doggone! Oh, nice going, Lester. Now we don't have a dog for our show.
Oh! Don't worry, boss. Your loyal assistants are here, and we'll figure out a way to clean up this dog mess. Lester, heel.
So, anybody know any show tunes?
Your canine crisis is over. Without further ado, may I present the giant North American Rat Hound. What's your favorite part of the house, doggy?
Roof!
Oh, good boy.
You know, it's nice of you to try, but you know and I know that is Lester, not a giant rat hound.
You know, you're blowing it, Beaks. Puppy, what's on the outside of a tree?
Bark! Bark! You know, it won't kill you to play along, Beakman. Tell the kids about dogs, will you?
Okay. Dogs have an incredibly well-developed sense of smell and hearing. Dogs can hear high-pitched sounds that people can't, and can also hear sounds from much farther away.
But smell is a dog's most highly developed sense. And no dog has a better sense of smell than the group of dogs known as hounds.
The most famous hound of all is this one, the bloodhound. Police use bloodhounds to find escaped criminals and people that are lost.
Bonus canine nose nuggets, it's not true that you can throw a bloodhound off your trail by walking or running through water.
A bloodhound is able to detect a human's odor above the water and isn't fooled a bit.
And police use this dog, the German Shepherd, to sniff out illegal drugs and hidden explosives.
But there's more to dogs than meets the schnoz. These are seeing eye dogs. They're specially trained to help blind people get around safely.
Inuits, the people formerly known as Eskimos, pull their sleds through the frozen tundra with dogs like King here.
Formerly known as Prince.
But most dogs are raised to be loving pets for people all over the world. People sweat to keep from overheating, but dogs don't sweat much, so they pant or breathe quickly to keep cool.
All this panning has made me one pooped puppy. I think I'll go lie down.
Well, when my dog takes a nap, he goes around in a circle just like, Lester did.
Thousands of years ago, wild dogs walked in circles to make sure no enemies were around before they rested.
Plus, turning in circles trample down the grass.
And made the dog's bed more comfy and cozy.
Well, of course, there's no such thing as wild dogs now.
Actually, there are.
Woof woof, mate! I'm a dingo!
Yes, that's right. The wild dog of Australia is called a dingo.
And these are my dingo berries!
Here in North America, the wild dogs we see most are coyotes, wolves, and foxes. The coyote is famous for its eerie howl and for chasing the roadrunner. The gray fox is the only member of the dog family that likes to climb trees. The wolf, one of the largest members of the dog family, is a skilled hunter that stalks its prey in groups called packs.
So, Jack, Haley, and Anna, thank you for your letters.
Now your knowledge of dogs is betters.
Coming up next, a visit with Nurse Phoebe, school nurse. We'll get popping on blisters after this. Oh, it will really nurse of you to stick around.
Beakman's World will be right back. And now, back to Beakman's World.
Up and Adam. It's time to sear your cerebellum. Here he is, the tinker of tenderness, the tailor of taboo, the Jack Sue of how do you do? The one, the only, the Beakman.
You pitch 'em, I'll ditch 'em. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Let's freeze dance.
Hey, I'm schwitzing in here.
Question. Drew and Samuel Grindstaff from Elizabethton, Tennessee, write.
Dear Beakman, if you took a fan into outer space and turned it on, could you feel it blow?
Answer, no. When a fan blows on you, what you feel is air pushing against your face or body. In space, you wouldn't feel a thing because there's no air or any other type of gas to be pushed around. Oh! Ow!
Hey, if anybody's gonna be pushing any gas around this joint, it's gonna be me.
Question. What muscles do humans use most?
Answer, the eye muscles. Human eye muscles move about 100,000 times every 24 hours.
I didn't know that about eye muscles, Don.
Neither did I.
Makes you blink, doesn't it?
Yeah, that was a real eye-opener.
Question. How many insects are there in the world?
Let me see, I saw 2 ants this morning and a ladybug, so that's 3. Oh, and then this really big bee.
Answer, we don't know how many insects there are because it's impossible to count them all. We do know this. There are more insects in 1 square mile of rural land than there are human beings on Earth. Either the smoke alarm is going off again or it's time for a visit with... Nurse Phoebe!
And we'll both have a better day. Bye-bye. Excuse me.
Ow, 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 ow!
Oh, dear. You must be the boy with the blister on his heel.
Yes, nice Phoebe.
Oh!
Is it bad?
It's unbelievable. And my, that's one humdiddly-dinger of a blister. Have you been walking more than usual?
Yes, ma'am. My mom moved the sofa a little bit farther away from the refrigerator. I'm pooped.
Well, the best thing to do is to put a bandage over that little juice bucket and wear shoes that don't rub your heel in the same place.
Can we pop it? Can we? Can we?
Oh. No. No, dear. You see, when your shoe rubbed too hard against your heel, some of your skin cells were damaged. Your body sends fluid from the blood to heal the cells. That fluid pools up between the layers of your skin, making a little blister.
But what if it gets all yellowish and filled with pus and really squishy? Then can we pop it?
Sakes alive! That would mean it's infected. And he should go see a doctor immediately. He or she can open up the blister and put medicine on it so it heals properly.
Oh, okay, nice Phoebe.
Footnote? Oh! Keep your feet clean and wear clean, dry socks to prevent any further foot fiascos.
Yes, ma'am, if you say so.
And remember, always put your best foot forward.
Coming up next, we go out on an artificial limb to explain medical mechanical miracles. This topic will really grab you. Ow! So stay right there.
Beakman's World must now take a beaker break. And now, back to Beakman's World.
It might reach your life!
Do you smell something burning?
Just my love for you.
I'm fit as a fiddle. And ready for letters.
Beaky, there's already too much violins on television.
Phoebe?
Well, here's one from Sammy and Maggie Walters in Naperville, Illinois. Dear Beakman, can scientists build people from spare parts like they do in the movie Frankenstein?
Ah, yes. I remember it well from my school days at Heidelberg. They called me mad because of my fantastic experiments.
What are you doing?
My mad scientist routine.
Nice try.
Anyway, Sammy and Maggie, scientists can't build people, but, and this is a big but, scientists can build parts to help or even replace parts people already have. This is a branch of the science tree called
Biomedical engineering.
Bio, that's about living things,
Medical, that has to do with keeping living things healthy.
and engineering, which means,
Driving trains.
no, designing and building.
So, biomedical engineers can design and build spare parts for people.
Bada bing!
Too bad they can't build a spare brain.
Outrider! Behold, the feats of engineering. These are all things that can help our bodies work better.
Sometimes they're as simple as a magnifying glass.
Or eyeglasses to help our eyes see better.
And this state-of-the-art device helps our ears hear better.
No, Lester, that ear trumpet was state-of-the-art 100 years ago. But nowadays, biomedical engineers have created slightly smaller hearing aids. Like these itsy-bitsy, teeny-weeny medical marvels that weigh less than a penny each and can help some people who have lost their hearing hear again.
Yeah, but can yours do this?
Beakman, things like glasses and hearing aids help our bodies work better. But what if a part of our body doesn't work at all?
Then we have to replace it. Every day, doctors replace thousands of knees, hips, heart valves, even parts of the human eye with biomedically engineered new ones.
Say your knee's saying, no way.
No way!
And you can't walk on it anymore. Then you swap it with one of these artificial knees. Pretty as you please.
And get this. Doctors can use this artificial heart pump that can keep your blood circulating till a donor heart can be found.
When your heart takes a licking, that thing keeps it ticking.
Beakman, what about artificial hands and feet? How do they work?
Amazingly well. Artificial limbs, called prosthetics, used to be crude devices like this.
Yes, the Jinso Nose Picker 2000. Ooh! Available wherever fine nose pickers are sold.
But today, space-age materials combined with computers and robotics let us build more realistic, more sensitive, more usable limbs.
Like this kid-sized artificial arm. It gets signals from the muscles in the rest of your arm so your brain can make it move like a real hand. Lots of people, kids and grown-ups, use artificial limbs. With a little help from biomedical engineers, they can work and play a lot like everyone else.
Lester, look what this hand can do.
Oh, big whoop! Looky at this. It's my Lester-matic, high-velocity, self-propelled Donut Dunker Deluxe.
This is fantastic, Lester.
Well, you know, after dunking a mere 2 or 3 dozen donuts, I get this twinge in my elbow. So I designed this baby. And now, with a pull of the cord, I will taste the fruits of my labor. Clear!
Oh, Sammy and Maggie Walters, your question was endearing.
I hope you're better than Lester at biomedical engineering.
Whoa! Megan Stout of Shinnston, West Virginia writes, Dear Beakman, why can birds sit on an electric wire and not get shot? Well, we'll wire you an answer, so don't fly away.
Beakman's World will be right back. And now, back to Beakman's World.
Why don't birds on electric high wires get shocked?
Oh, that's weird. That's the same question Megan Stout just asked.
Birds usually perch with both feet on the same wire. Since wires conduct electricity better than birds, the electricity zips along the path of least resistance, the wire, without bothering the bird. But if a bird makes the mistake of touching two separate wires at the same time, watch out, birdie. The bird becomes the only path between the two wires, and loon-za-loom. The electricity flows through the bird and cooks its goose.
Boy, that was electrifying.
Well, we better power down before we blow a fuse.
See us next time.
On Beakman's World.
Boy, I'll sure be staying away from those power lines, Herb.
Well, that won't be too hard, Don. We have no high wires, you can't fly, and your flat feet couldn't hold onto the wires anyway.
So I'm just a powerless penguin after all.
Well, you're still my best friend who has a TV set.
I am?
Yeah.
Boy, oh boy.
See?
Wait a minute. I'm your only friend with a TV set.